Do you ever find yourself staring at the ceiling in the middle of the night, your mind racing, or maybe just wide awake when you desperately want to be sleeping? Does your body feel a little stiff and creaky when you finally do manage to get out of bed? Like your joints are complaining, or perhaps you deal with that uncomfortable, heavy feeling that comes when things just aren't moving smoothly through your digestive system, leaving you feeling bloated and sluggish. You're not alone. So many of us reach a certain age and suddenly these things seem to become our daily companions. Restless nights, aches and pains that weren't there before, and frustrating digestive slowdowns. It can feel like your body is working against you, stealing your energy and making simple tasks feel harder. This reality can be really disheartening, making you miss the days when sleep came easily. Your body felt limber, and everything just worked. But what if I told you there's a surprisingly simple way to gently encourage your body back into balance? What if the secret wasn't a pill or a complicated routine, but something you could simply eat before bed? In this video, we're going to explore 5 wonderful foods that, when enjoyed in the evening, can help pave the way for deeper sleep, calm inflammation that causes those aches, and encourage healthy digestion to keep things moving comfortably. These are simple, natural foods that can make a real difference. Make sure you stay with me until the very end, because the 5th food, especially for easing constipation, might surprise you with just how effective it can be. Let's start our journey toward better nights and more comfortable days by looking at the first couple of these helpful foods. We've all probably heard about the importance of winding down before bed, maybe dimming the lights or avoiding screens, and those things are certainly helpful. But what we put into our bodies in those evening hours can play a huge role too. It's not just about avoiding things like caffeine. It's also about inviting in nutrients that support rest and healing. The first food we want to talk about, a real superstar for sleep and fighting inflammation, is something bright and a little tangy: tart cherries, or more commonly, tart cherry juice. Now, when I say tart cherries, I'm specifically talking about varieties like Montmorency cherries, not the sweet ones you might put on an ice cream sundae. These little powerhouses are packed with natural melatonin, the hormone your body produces that signals it's time to sleep. As we get older, our natural melatonin production can sometimes decrease, which is one reason why sleep can become more fragmented. Drinking a small glass of tart cherry juice about an hour or 2 before bed can give your body a gentle boost of this sleep-inducing hormone, helping you fall asleep faster and potentially stay asleep longer. Imagine sipping on something pleasant that is actively working to prepare your body for rest. Beyond sleep, tart cherries are loaded with antioxidants, particularly anthocyanins, which are responsible for their vibrant red color. These aren't just pretty pigments. They are powerful compounds that help calm inflammation throughout the body. Remember those aches and stiffness we talked about? Inflammation is often the culprit. By reducing inflammation, tart cherry juice can help ease joint pain and muscle soreness, making you feel more comfortable both while trying to sleep and when you wake up. Think of it as a natural soothing balm from the inside out. Now, you might be wondering, juice or whole cherries? Both have benefits, but the juice is often more concentrated, meaning you get a good dose of melatonin and antioxidants in a smaller serving. Look for 100% tart cherry juice with no added sugars. A small glass, perhaps 4 to 8 ounces, is usually sufficient. Having too much liquid right before bed can mean waking up to use the bathroom, which defeats the purpose. So find the right amount for you. It's such a simple addition to your evening routine. Yet, it can have profound effects on both the quality and duration of your sleep. And concurrently, how your body feels overall by taming some of that underlying inflammation. It's not an overnight miracle cure, but with consistent use, many people notice a real difference in how rested they feel and how much less their body aches. It's about nurturing your body and giving it the tools it needs to do its job, which includes resting and repairing. Adding tart cherry juice is like sending a gentle, helpful signal to your system saying, it's time to wind down, heal, and prepare for a fresh start. Moving on from our tart red friends, let's consider another easily accessible food that often gets overlooked but offers wonderful benefits for sleep and inflammation, and even a little bit of support for digestion: walnuts. These brain-shaped nuts are truly remarkable. Like tart cherries, walnuts contain melatonin, though perhaps not in as high a concentration as the juice. But every little bit helps. Right. They also provide a good amount of magnesium, a mineral that plays a critical role in sleep regulation. Magnesium helps activate neurotransmitters that induce relaxation and calm the nervous system. Many adults, particularly as they age, don't get enough magnesium in their diet, and this deficiency can contribute to restless legs, muscle cramps, and difficulty sleeping. So, munching on a small handful of walnuts before bed can help top up your magnesium levels and promote a sense of calm that is conducive to sleep. But walnuts aren't just about sleep. They are champions of fighting inflammation. They are one of the best plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid ALA. Omega-3s are renowned for their powerful anti-inflammatory properties. They help reduce chronic inflammation throughout the body, which is key to easing joint pain, reducing muscle stiffness, and even supporting cardiovascular health. Incorporating a small portion of walnuts into your evening snack can be a delicious way to combat inflammation while preparing your body for rest. And while not their primary superpower like some of the foods we'll discuss later, walnuts do contain fiber, which is always beneficial for digestive health. A small handful isn't going to solve significant constipation on its own, but the healthy fats and fiber work together to support overall gut function. The combination of melatonin, magnesium, omega-3s, and fiber makes a small serving of walnuts an excellent, nutrient-dense choice for an evening snack. We're talking maybe a quarter cup, or about an ounce, just enough to feel satisfied but not so much that it weighs you down. Enjoy them plain, or maybe sprinkled on a little bit of plain yogurt if you tolerate dairy well. The key is consistency. Making a small handful of walnuts a regular part of your pre-bed routine, perhaps alongside that glass of tart cherry juice, can compound the benefits over time, helping you sleep more soundly and feel less inflamed. It's amazing how something as simple as a few nuts can contribute so significantly to your well-being as you age. These are foods that nourish and heal simultaneously. Now that we've talked about the lovely tart cherries and the mighty walnuts, let's keep exploring other simple, powerful foods that can make a real difference to your nights and your overall comfort. Continuing our exploration of foods that can be allies for a better night's sleep, reduced inflammation, and improved digestion, let's turn our attention to a sweet and tangy tropical fruit that's become widely available: the kiwi. Often thought of just as a source of vitamin C, kiwis actually have some impressive benefits, particularly when it comes to sleep and digestion. Research has shown that eating 1 or 2 kiwis about an hour before bed can significantly improve sleep quality. Why? Well, kiwis contain serotonin, a neurotransmitter that plays a role in regulating the sleep-wake cycle. Serotonin is a precursor to melatonin, meaning your body uses it to make that all-important sleep hormone. So, eating a kiwi gives your body some of the building blocks it needs for restful sleep. On top of that, kiwis contain antioxidants and are a good source of vitamin C and vitamin E, which contribute to their anti-inflammatory properties, helping to protect your cells from damage and reduce inflammation. They also contain folate and potassium, nutrients that support overall health. But where kiwis truly shine, and why they are particularly relevant for those dealing with digestive sluggishness, is their remarkable impact on bowel regularity. Kiwis are an excellent source of dietary fiber, both soluble and insoluble. This fiber adds bulk to stool and helps it pass more easily through the digestive tract. Beyond just fiber, kiwis contain a unique enzyme called actinidin, sometimes called actinidane. This enzyme helps break down proteins, which can aid digestion and reduce bloating and discomfort. Studies have specifically looked at kiwi consumption and constipation relief, finding that regular intake can help increase bowel movement frequency and improve stool consistency. So, if you often feel uncomfortable or blocked up in the evenings, enjoying a kiwi or two can be a very gentle and natural way to encourage things to move along smoothly, which in turn can definitely help with sleep. It's hard to sleep well when you're feeling bloated and uncomfortable. Isn't it having a kiwi before bed is a light, refreshing snack that works quietly while you rest to prepare your digestive system for a comfortable morning? It's a much gentler alternative to some other methods people might use for constipation relief. The combination of sleep-supportive compounds and powerful digestive aids makes the humble kiwi a fantastic addition to your pre-bed routine. It's a simple fruit, easy to eat, and offers a cascade of benefits that touch on all three areas we're focusing on: sleep, inflammation through antioxidants, and especially digestion. Now, let's look at another type of nut that offers similar but slightly different advantages to walnuts, and can also be a great evening snack: almonds. Like walnuts, almonds are a good source of magnesium. Remember how crucial magnesium is for relaxing muscles and calming the nervous system. A small handful of almonds can help provide that magnesium boost, contributing to a state of relaxation that's perfect for preparing for sleep. Magnesium deficiency is quite common, and addressing it through diet can make a noticeable difference in sleep quality and the frequency of muscle cramps or twitches that can disrupt sleep. Beyond magnesium, almonds contain healthy monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, which are known for their anti-inflammatory effects. While perhaps not as potent as the omega-3s in walnuts for inflammation, these healthy fats still contribute to reducing systemic inflammation over time. Almonds are also a good source of vitamin E, another powerful antioxidant that helps protect your cells from oxidative stress and inflammation. When it comes to digestion, almonds offer a decent amount of fiber, while not as concentrated for digestive movement as something like prunes, which we'll get to. The fiber in almonds, along with their healthy fats, supports the growth of beneficial gut bacteria. A healthy gut microbiome is linked to everything from better mood to reduced inflammation throughout the body. So, while almonds might not be your first thought for immediate constipation relief, their fiber and healthy fats contribute to overall gut health and can help maintain regularity as part of a balanced diet. The key here is portion control, especially in the evening. A small handful, around 15-20 almonds, is plenty. Eating too many nuts can be heavy on the stomach or add too many calories if you're mindful of that. Enjoyed in moderation, almonds provide a comforting crunch and a valuable mix of magnesium for sleep, healthy fats and vitamin E for fighting inflammation, and fiber for supporting a healthy gut. They are easy to keep on hand and require no preparation, making them a convenient and effective pre-bed snack option. We've now covered tart cherries, walnuts, kiwis, and almonds, each bringing their own unique strengths to the table for helping you sleep deeper, fight inflammation, and support better digestion. These foods aren't magic pills, but simple, natural tools to support your body's own healing and regulatory processes. Let's move on to our fifth food, the one that can be particularly helpful for that stubborn issue of constipation, and might just be the surprising addition you need. So far, we've talked about wonderful foods like tart cherries and walnuts easing you into sleep and calming inflammation, and how kiwis and almonds nourish and support, bringing benefits to sleep, inflammation, and digestion. Now, let's focus squarely on that often uncomfortable and disruptive issue of constipation, which, as we've touched on, can absolutely ruin a good night's sleep and leave you feeling awful. The fifth food on our list is perhaps the most classic and time-tested remedy for keeping things moving smoothly: prunes, or dried plums. Yes, prunes. They might seem old-fashioned, but there's a very good reason they've been recommended for generations. Prunes are absolutely packed with fiber, both soluble and insoluble, which is crucial for adding bulk to stool and facilitating its passage through the intestines. But prunes have a secret weapon beyond just fiber sorbitol: Sorbitol is a sugar alcohol that acts as a natural laxative by drawing water into the colon. This extra water softens the stool, making it easier and more comfortable to pass. The combination of high fiber and natural sorbitol makes prunes incredibly effective at preventing and relieving constipation. Now, you might be thinking, how does this help with sleep or inflammation? Well, chronic constipation can cause significant discomfort, bloating, and even pain, all of which can make it very difficult to fall asleep or stay asleep. Resolving that discomfort with a natural, gentle solution like prunes can directly improve your ability to rest deeply. When your digestive system is backed up, it can also contribute to a feeling of systemic sluggishness and potentially even increased inflammation in the gut. By promoting regularity, prunes help your body eliminate waste effectively, which can contribute to a feeling of lightness and comfort, and support a healthier internal environment. It's the indirect impact on sleep and overall well-being that makes prunes such a powerful addition to this list. They tackle the root cause of significant discomfort that can radiate outwards and affect your rest and how your body feels. The surprising thing about prunes for some people is just how effective a small amount can be. You don't need to eat the whole bag. Just a few prunes, say 4 or 5, eaten in the evening can often be enough to make a difference by the next morning. You can eat them plain, soak them in a little warm water to make them even softer, or chop them up and add them to a small bowl of yogurt or oatmeal if you're having that earlier in the evening. It's important to start with a small amount to see how your body reacts, as too many prunes initially can cause gas or cramping, but most people tolerate a few quite well. For those who find the texture or taste of prunes challenging, prune juice is another option, though it might be more concentrated and sometimes less effective for fiber. Looking for 100% prune juice is key. And again, moderation is important to avoid excessive liquid before bed. Prunes represent a simple, natural, and powerful way to address a common problem that affects so many people and can really diminish quality of life, including sleep quality. Their effectiveness in promoting regularity makes them a true hero when it comes to feeling comfortable and light, setting the stage for a much more restful night than if you were dealing with digestive distress. So, we've journeyed through 5 remarkable foods that you can easily incorporate into your evening routine: the melatonin-rich tart cherries for sleep and anti-inflammatory power, the magnesium and omega-3 packed walnuts for relaxation and reduced inflammation, the fiber and enzyme-rich kiwis for aiding sleep and remarkably boosting digestion, the magnesium and healthy fat-filled almonds for calming the mind and supporting overall health, and finally, the humble but mighty prunes, a champion for keeping your digestive system happy and comfortable. None of these are exotic or difficult to find. They are everyday foods with extraordinary abilities to support your body as you age. We've seen how tart cherry juice can send that natural signal for sleep and soothe those creaky joints. How a handful of walnuts provides calming minerals and fights inflammation. How a sweet kiwi can gently help both your rest and your digestion. How a few almonds nourish your body for peaceful sleep and contribute to gut health. And how just a few prunes can bring immense relief from constipation, allowing you to truly relax and get the rest you need. Remember, the goal here isn't perfection, it's progress. You don't have to eat all 5 foods every single night. Maybe you start by trying a small glass of tart cherry juice, or adding a few prunes if constipation is your biggest challenge. Listen to your body and see what works best for you. Consistency is more important than quantity. Making small, simple changes like these can add up to significant improvements in how you feel day to day. Imagine waking up feeling more rested, with fewer aches, and that uncomfortable feeling of being backed up replaced by ease and comfort. That's the potential these simple foods hold. These aren't cures for serious medical conditions, of course, and you should always talk to your doctor about any persistent health concerns. But supporting your body with good nutrition, especially at key times like before bed, can make a world of difference to your quality of life. It's about giving your body the natural support it needs to function smoothly, rest deeply, and heal overnight. You have the power to make these gentle shifts in your diet that can lead to feeling lighter, more comfortable, and genuinely more rested. It's about embracing these natural allies and making them part of your wellness journey. I hope this has given you some simple, actionable ideas to try. Have you tried any of these foods before bed? Or do you have another favorite simple food that helps you sleep, feel better, or stay regular? I'd love to hear your experiences and tips in the comments below. Your insights could help someone else. If you found this video helpful and encouraging, please give it a thumbs up, as that tells YouTube to share it with more people who could benefit. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos packed with simple, practical tips for living your best life at every age. Taking care of yourself doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes, it's as simple as choosing the right foods at the right time. Keep nourishing your body, keep listening to its signals, and keep living vibrantly. You deserve to feel comfortable, rested, and full of energy. Live your best life at every age.